We finally got a part 2 announcement slash teaser for Dokkan Battle in the Global Dokkan campaign in 2025. I say finally, even though we already knew what it was based off of the leak that they did themselves in the game. Like, it was in the game. You could see it for yourself on the JP version of the game. There was no question what part 2 is going to be, so this isn't surprising, but let's play the video anyways, because why not? I think this is a really cool concept, and this would be really cool if like it didn't actually get spoiled and we didn't know exactly what it was already. It's pretty cool. I'll talk about it here. The Black Star Dragon Balls, negative energy. Oh man, who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Man, this would be so cool. Would I be hyped? No, I would not be hyped. But it would be that would be such a cool like teaser if we had no clue what it was. So it's gonna be Shadow Dragon Saga. That's 100% confirmed now. It was pretty much already 99.9% confirmed that it was gonna be Shadow Dragon Saga, or at least Omega Shenron. If you weren't aware, this image was leaked in game. So, like, when you went to the burst mode coin shop, I've talked about this in a few of my other videos. If you went to the burst mode coin shop and you were, like, looking for OSTs after the data download, you would have seen this image, LR Omega Shenron, like, right here. It was this exact image in game in the burst mode coin shop. It was where physical, if you look now, it was where physical Omega Shenron's picture is. That's where his was. Uh, By the way, for them to be in the burst mode coin shop, they have to be Dokkan Fest. So we know, or we knew of. Well, I don't even remember when this was. It was like, was it a week, 2 weeks ago? We knew 100% that LR Omega Shenron was getting a Dokkan Fest exclusive for part 2. So it's kind of funny. By the way, the theme that they put together for Rose and then the Blues and then now Omega and the Super Saiyan 4s is what's going to be the counterpart. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's funny though because this is the first two worldwides, I believe. I know the second year anniversary, like worldwide or whatnot, had whatchamacallit. It was Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Physical Omega Shenron. That was the worldwide for right after the second anniversary. And then I believe the first anniversary was VB, or the first worldwide was VB and Rose. So it is actually getting pretty much, sorry, pretty much exactly the same thing. And then they made it a theme like, what was it? I don't even remember. It's not surpassing all. It's breaking through. Like, come on, man. That's not even really a theme. The theme doesn't even matter. They'll just choose whatever they want to choose. Don't worry about the themes ever. It doesn't help you get a hint for anything in the future. No, it doesn't help you. Breaking through. Dragon Ball is breaking through. Like, I can think of every single arc in Dragon Ball, and there's gonna be breaking through in it in pretty much every episode. So the theme doesn't matter. But anyways, I am a little bit excited for LR Omega for villains. Now, if they go ahead and fumble his leader skill in his kit, I will be unexcited instantaneously. Bone dry. Uh, yeah, that would be terrible. This guy needs to have a good leader skill. So if you're also wondering when part 2 will be coming out, it is in the next 3 days. So Elder Kai banner ends in 3 days, 7 hours. The buy 3 get 1 free ends in 2 days, 19 hours. I think this is closer to what it will be, 2 days and 19 hours at this point. Because usually when this ends, the next banners drop. And that's the start of part 2. And then again, the part 2 starts in about 3 days. I'll say about 3 days, okay? I don't know the exact time. If I were to guess when the banners dropped, it would be in about 2 days and 19 hours. So it's going to be between that and between this. So it's about a range of like, math is hard, about 12 hours. Not a huge difference, but that's it, okay? So say about you have about 12-hour difference. I would say 2 days, 19 hours is when part 2 is gonna drop. What are we getting for part 2? Obviously, Omega is gonna be one of them, and then if you have that, you're like, what huge character could they drop for worldwide part 2? You may ask. With Omega Shenron. Well, there's nobody other than the Super Saiyan 4s, okay? So, I got them pulled up. They're gonna be something like this, is my guess, dude. I'm assuming they're not gonna have a fused form. They could. They could have a fused form like the LR Super Saiyan 4s from the 7th year anniversary, but I would not count on it. So if you're expecting Super Saiyan 4, I mean, look, there's three ways we're gonna get this, right? We're getting Tag Force, no active like transformation or no active fusion into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's just gonna be an active attack like all the other characters in this celebration. We're gonna get standalone LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is the other option. And then we are going to get a Tag Force that does fuse into Gogeta. So those are our three options. We're getting Tag Force, no fusion, but fusion active skill attack, like the Vegito and the Zamasu. We're getting Tag Force, they do get a fusion active into Gogeta. Or we're getting standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's really only the four choices, okay? We're not getting a Joint Forces Tag Force, or a Joint Forces Force like the 7th year anniversary character right here that does fuse. This is why I wouldn't hate it if this guy isn't a fusing character, although I think he should be. I don't like fusion active attacks. I don't really like the actives where the transformation is only in the attack. I want to use the character, so I would prefer it to just be a Gogeta, honestly. Tag Force means he's going to be on a lot more categories, so I think I would prefer him to be Tag Force and then you fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's my preference. That's what I would think would be the best for the game. Standalone is probably second, and then yeah, Tag Force with fusion active attack would be kind of mid, but you know, we'll see. By the way, this unit's going to be the Carnival, and Omega is the Dokkan Fest. Like, this is 100% the Dokkan Fest confirmed. No question about it. 100% this is the Dokkan Fest, okay? So, if you're expecting Gogeta or the Tag Force to be the Dokkan Fest, they will not be. This is 100% guaranteed the Dokkan Fest because he has a Dokkan event. So, he's going to be the Dokkan Fest. It makes sense. Now, he should lead the Roses and the Zamasus, ideally. If he ends up not leading the Roses and Zamasus, I'm going to have an issue with it because all of his other categories are pretty bad. Unless, again, if he's leading Rose and Zamasus, all of them, Fusion Zamasus, all of Fusion Zamasus have to be there. All of the Roses, all the Goku Blacks, all the regular Zamasus, they all have to be on his leader skill and for a full 220%. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around, okay? He also has to lead some other villains. The Roses have an extreme class restriction for a reason, right? Please, please. LR Omega, please be a Rose Zamasu 220% leader. I need it. I need it. I think they're all going to be similar. Omega's not going to be a tag unit, I don't think. He's going to probably either just be a standalone or a transformation unit. You can't really tell based on the Dokkan event image because I know Int Gotenks has him Super Saiyan 3, and that's one of his transformations. He doesn't start out as Super Saiyan 3, and he's not a standalone Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So there's no way to 100% confirm if he's transforming or not. I'm assuming he's just going to be, he could be Sin into Omega, or he could just be a standalone Omega. My preference is probably Sin into Omega, just so when the AGL Omega Shenron EZAs, he would link with him. Then again, that AGL Omega is probably not going to EZA for like a year, but still, you know, give him some options, okay? So hopefully it's a transforming Sin into Omega. That's the goal. He needs to lead the Roses and Zamasus to 20%. And he also has to have some other decent villain characters. Although there's not really good villain characters right now in the game. All the good characters are Fuse Fighters. Or Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So you know, so it's just kind of wonky right now. I'm not a big fan of the different teams you can run because again, Fuse Fighters is just far and away better, and you can run 3 different versions of it. Which is even crazier that they just gave us this Fuse Fighter's leader skill. When you can already run this team, there's already 2 characters with Fuse Fighter in their leader skill that leads to 20%, and that is the 10th anniversary Vegito and Gogeta. So to give him a third one right now doesn't make sense to me, but he does make the team a lot better because he's a really good slot 1. But let's see. Omega's coming. Part 2. I expect some form of Gogeta or Tag Force in here. I don't see them going with the same route as the 8th anniversary, even though I love the 8th anniversary Join Forces character into the Spirit Bomb is so cool. I don't see them doing that. I do fully believe it's gonna just be Tag Force straight up or Super Gogeta straight up. Now again, whether it's an active skill attack, whether it's a transformation, we should find out here in a few days. The banner's literally dropping like 3 days, so I imagine we're gonna get details tonight, tomorrow, in that range. But if you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, please leave a like, drop a sub to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Shout out to all the support recently. I hope these guys are good, man. I don't need another fumbled Omega. I don't even like Omega Shenron, but he's really right now. He's gonna complete. If he's gonna be able to complete the villain team, I'm gonna be happy summoning for him. I need to run a Rose and Zamasu team on a good team. I don't want to run them on super bosses where they're missing 3 characters. And remember, the Int Rose is going to disappear at the end of the celebration because he's only temporarily buffed, and he's one of the better units on that team. So he's gonna be gone. We need Omega to be good, lead all of them, and then still have a few other good villain characters that you can run with them. Cause the team is it's just wonky. Like if we look, we can actually go to Omega right now. Shadow Dragon Saga, AGL Omega. He should be on another team. He might be on like Transformation Boost, but Battle of Fate's a good one. It won't lead all Rose and Zamasu's, but the important ones will be on that. Actually, no, AGL Rose Super Easy Rose is not on that. But you know what I mean. He's on Transformation Boost. Like, these aren't crazy good villain teams. Like, if you look at it, you have this guy. I mean, obviously the Rose. So it's decent. This is not bad. He's there. AGL Full Power Frieza is still good. So if he can somehow lead Full Power Frieza has big bad bosses. He has obviously Legendary Power, Fierce Battle. Like, he'll link decent enough with the Roses. He might even have Fear and Faith. I actually don't remember. We can actually check right now. If we look at his link set, Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses. Does the Roses have Nightmare? No, yeah, they do. So you'd share 3 links, or 4 links. You'd share 4 links with the Rose. You'd have Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Fortunately, no key links, but it should be okay. If the Omega is really good, he's an orb changer. Like, there's a lot of different good things that they could do with that Omega. But again, sorry, I kind of rambled on. This wasn't super clear-cut, thought-out video. I just kind of wanted to have my general talking points, and then I just kind of ramble. But again, we got it, 100% Shadow Dragon Saga. That's what that is. Banners should be dropping in 3 days, about, give or take, a few hours here or there. So again, thank you for watching, and with that, I'm out.